Hi, my dear brothers and sisters. Today we are going to read the chapter Mark 5, New International Version of the Bible. Jesus restores a demon possessed man. They went across the lake to the region of Gerasenes. When Jesus got out the boat, a man with an impure spirit came from the tombs to meet him. Jesus man lived in the tomb. This man lived in the tombs, and no one could bind him anymore. This man was lived in the tombs, and no one could bind him with any more, not even with chains. For he had often been chained hand and foot, but he tore the chains apart and broke the irons on his feet. His feet was also binded with iron, and his hands and feet also chained. But he tore the chains and he broke the irons on his feet. No one was strong enough to subdue him. No one was strong enough to subdue him. Night and day among the tombs, he he heals, he would cry out and cut himself with stones. When he saw Jesus from a distance, he ran and fell on his knees in front of him. He shouted at the top of his voice, "What do you want with me, Jesus, the Son of the Most High God?" Here, the demon possessed man, the man with impure spirit, he cried unto Jesus. He saw the Jesus from a distance and ran and fell on his knees in front of Jesus. He shouted on the top of his voice, "What do you want with me, Jesus, Son of the Most High God? In God's name, don't torture me." He begging the Jesus for don't torture me, Jesus, because the demon possessed man, he possessed with many demons in himself. That is why the demons begging to Jesus, don't torture us, don't torture us, Jesus. For Jesus had said to them, "Come out of this man, you impure spirit." Here Jesus said to him, "Come out of this man, you impure spirit." Then asked Jesus, then Jesus asked him, "What is your name?" Here the demon possessed person, "My name is Legion. My name is Legion," he replied, "for we are many." And he begged Jesus again and again not to send them out of this area. So because that area is there, because they continually pouring that area, and they want to possessing many other people. A large herd of pig was feeding on nearby hillside. Jesus begged, and the demon begged Jesus, "Send us among the pigs. Allow us to go into them." He begged them, he gave them permission. And the impure spirits come out and went into the pigs. The herd, about 2,000 in number, rushed down to the steep bank into the lake and were drowned. Here, the large herd of pigs there, feeding on nearby hillside. Demons begged Jesus, "Jesus, please allow to go into them." In the third verse, he gave them permission. And the impure spirits came out and went into the pigs. The herd, the group of pigs, about 2,000 in number, and the 2,000 in number rushed down steep bank into the lake and were drowned. Those tending to the pigs ran up and reported this is to town and countryside, and the people went out to see what happened. When they were come to Jesus, they saw the man who had been possessed by the legion of demons sitting there, dressed and in his right mind, and they were afraid. Those who had seen it told the people what had happened to the demon possessed man and told about the pigs as well. Then the people began to plead with Jesus to leave this region. Here, the pigs um, ran into water. The pigs were died, and man of the people from countryside, they the people went out to see what happened. When they come to Jesus, they saw the man who had been possessed by legion of demons sitting there dressed and his right mind. Those who had seen to told people that it had happened to demon possessed man and told about the pigs and as well. Then people began to plead with Jesus, leave to their region. As Jesus getting into the boat, the man who had been demon possessed begged to go with him. Jesus did not let him, but said, go home to your own people and tell them how much the Lord had done for you and how he had mercy on you. So the man went away to begin to tell the disciples how much Jesus had done for him. And all the people were amazed, astonished over- about this man. So thank you very much.